I didn't know fuck was bright.
Hey, Blasphemers, hang tight. Amanda is our guest, and we are about to start now. Hey, Blasphemers, welcome to Simple Blasphemy, where we have the best times with the worst topics.
We're three friends that discuss everything and nothing, from wacky headlines to games and trivia. All subjects bizarre and risque are on the table.
Our weekly guests range from friends, musicians, and artists to professionals in a variety of industries.
We go live on Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Want to support the show? Join our Patreon. You can find it and more at www.simpleblasphemy.com.
So grab a drink and join in!
It's too late now. This is Simple Blasphemy.
All right. Welcome to the Simple Blasphemy podcast, all you blasphemers out there. My name is Zack Ward, and I have here with me always Andy.
How in the hell is everybody doing tonight?
Hey, Mr. Zack Green up in the hizzy.
Since we're like, everybody seems to be on the subject of the brown sound.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever had the experience of eating, what is it, Blueberry?
Mm-hmm.
That cereal, whatever it is.
Monster cereal, yeah.
And on milk that is just expired, it fucking turns your fucking shit to juice. Lime green juice, baby.
Okay, all right.
That's what I was doing before the show, man. I almost didn't make the show today. I don't know, 2 times.
All of the information on this show can be found at simpleblasphemy.com. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, it's that time of the month with Amanda. How you doing, Amanda?
I'm doing good.
Yay.
How are you guys? I've missed you guys. I was literally just telling my kid, I haven't seen these guys in a month. Well, I mean, I've seen, Zack Ward, but, haven't been on the podcast in a month. And I'm like, I miss them.
Yeah, that was at least 2 hurricanes ago.
Yeah, what's happening with the newest hurricane? You're in Louisiana,
Baton Rouge.
Marmarouge?
Baton Rouge.
Moulin Rouge, I believe.
Moulin Rouge?
Yeah. Voulez Fayette, whatever they say.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Yeah. So it's coming. It was just a little thing, and then this motherfucker grew in 2 days. Now it's a category 4. It's supposed to be a category 3 when it makes landfall on Friday. So I'll make sure and take photos. I know Zach asked me for some photos from past hurricanes, but here in Baton Rouge, Gustav was the last one that really fucked us up, and I just couldn't find all the photos. But I was out, I'm not really scared of hurricanes, I guess because I rent. So
I like it.
That's a fucking legendary quote.
I mean, okay, so when Gustav hit, my first major hurricane, Aiden was in pull-ups. And I'm like, okay, this is it. Stuck at the house with my boyfriend at the time and Aiden. I'm out playing in the hurricane. Mm-hmm. In my pajamas, shorts on. I have shingles hitting my legs. I've got twigs, branches. I look at our apartment pool and the whole bottom is black from shingles.
You got shingles?
I watched
That's one way to get them.
No. Oh, that's so gross. I watched roofs of complexes across the street just fucking fly off. So it's, I don't know. I'm obsessed with them, but I'm just over it. I'm over 2020 and I'm hurricane season should be over right now.
Okay. Yeah. Amanda, what was, for some of us that really don't get hurricanes, what is the scariest part? I mean, even if it's your first couple of hurricanes since you've kind of got used to
the most dreadful part that everybody talks about is losing your power.
For how long?
That depends. I think some people in Lake Charles from Laura still don't have power.
Oh,
And that was a month ago.
That's when you start planting corn and realizing
Yeah.
which dog you're gonna have to slaughter.
And that's
first
when
for
everybody
meat.
went and bought I mean, my sister and them didn't have power for a week. They didn't have internet for 2 weeks. So it all depends on the air. I was fine here in Baton Rouge. But, you know, my sister packed up her shit and called me at 11 o'clock at night and said, I'm bringing the kids.
who's like the first person you would eat? Like if it really came down to it, do you have a friend, like a low totem pole friend that say you haven't had produce or McDonald's or wherever you guys shop at, Walmart?
Soylent Green.
I only go to Walmart like once every 2 months to do like big grocery shopping.
Like what friend do you have a friend that you actually would probably like
Consume?
Yeah.
I would eat my friend Brett Guidry.
Okay.
And why?
Because he's my coworker that I was talking about earlier that freaked out by my eyeshadow because we literally should have been brother and sister. He's one of the funniest people that I know, but I feel like I could eat Brett and not feel bad about it.
So dinner and a show.
What cut?
Both.
Well, I mean, a thigh. He runs.
Yeah, it's muscly. You'd have to
Yeah.
you'd have to sous vide the
Bristly.
I
fuck out of
don't
that.
like a lot of fat though.
Just ask Green.
I don't like.
I'd
eating
pick somebody
my
who's like a
steaks.
vegan. It's like a free-range vegan person. Be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm eating you.
Okay, I really don't know anybody that is full on vegan. And if they are and we're friends, we obviously have not eaten dinner together. So
All right, fair enough. Okay.
there's that.
Greg.
Yeah,
Okay.
so wish me luck through. It's
Can we-
it's fast, so hopefully it'll come
Well,
through.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Somebody else that's really fast. Green, can you give Amanda a couple hopes and prayers right now in this? Is there something you'd like to you know what I mean?
Part
God.
wisdom, a blessing.
Something, dude.
God our Father, Amanda has sinned. She is sorry. Please forgive her. Give her
Is there a lot of
your
gays?
spirit to help her grow in love. Amen.
You know how the Christians always say that the homosexuality acts are, things that go in people's butts and mouth. It's not supposed to go there.
Oh yeah.
Do you-
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
are
You
we
know,
really going to
Jesus,
butt
or I'm
sex
sorry,
right
God made a penis for one job and one job only, and it says I have children, so you can't be putting it in your mouth or your ear, or your butt,
What
or
about pee-pee?
between
No.
your tits, and that's all shit that is going to send you to hell.
That stuff coming out of you is
Well-
concentrated evil.
If there
That's
was
what
a
I was
hell,
told in high school.
I'm going to hell. If there was a hell, but
That's where all the
There's
cool
not.
people are, man.
Now-
I know, right? I want to
Amanda?
go in
Yeah.
like walking naked. What's up?
Now, do you think that your constituents in Baton Rouge and in that area are contributing to the evil hurricane? That it's God's wrath of trying to clear a
That's
couple.
right. That's right.
I'm just asking. I don't know. This is just what I hear.
I mean, God, is that why like hurricanes have come through here
Yeah.
so many times already?
That's what's
'Cause he's
being
pissed.
insinuated.
It's fucking pissed, man.
Just
I
like
know,
guys
it's
through
like-
that bathroom door.
It's like, okay, hurricanes, red flags, Amanda, red flags, Amanda, red flags.
Tone it
Fucking-
down a little bit, Amanda. Tone it down a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, well, it's time for us to do a little shout out here, folks. And boy, have you guessed it. We like to give the top 5 countries that tune into the audio podcast only. And once again, India coming in at number 1 at 78% and still growing. We'd like to thank everybody in India for tuning in.
Literally everybody.
Yeah.
Billions
Everybody.
of people. We want to thank.
Hey,
all of them.
India.
Tell a friend,
Yeah. send us-
neighbor, coworker, whatever.
You can always send us some pictures or some videos or something we can use on the show at simpleblasphemypodcast@gmail.com.
And that's
Feel-
that'll be our world tour.
Yeah, who knows? Number 2, the United States. Number 3, Russia. Number 4, Germany, and number 5, Canada. So thank you guys all for tuning in. And this week, we are ready for Tanner and his weekly shout out.
Hey guys, Tanner Wirtz here. I want to give a big shout out to the big man himself, Mr. Eddie Van Halen, for not only inspiring generations of guitar players with his playing and guitar and amp and pedal design innovations, for just making people want to be the best musicians they can be. And obviously today is the day of his passing, and I know there's a lot of musicians listening to this show, and obviously the 3 wonderful gentlemen who host this show are all amazing guitar players in their own right. And Eddie Van Halen rules. May he live on forever. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. He's both a hero and a legend, so I think as long as music is around, he's around. So rest in peace to the man.
All right. So
Somber.
thank you, Tanner, for that. Green got to meet Eddie Van Halen. Would you like to recap this story since we're rest in peace, Mr. Eddie Van Halen?
I feel bad. This is like the second time on this
Oh
show.
my,
I think.
y'all! I was pounding away at fucking work, and I got on Twitter and I saw it, and I was like, "What? 2020 needs to suck my spirit dick." I'm not lying.
Listen,
This is
I saw
horrible.
the breaking news thing pop up on my Facebook feed earlier. And I won't tell you who it was, but it wasn't Eddie Van Halen. It was breaking news, and there's the picture of this dude, and I'm just like, oh, no, that person's just being an asshole again. Oh, look, Eddie Van Halen died. Fucking fantastic.
So, Green, just recap it for everybody so we can have a little remembrance for the guitar virtuoso.
I don't know. It was just years ago when I was working at a music store as the guitar tech. This guy would come in all the time and bother us, buy guitars.
Look at Green.
It was a while ago. I don't know.
Like
he's very particular on his setup, and he always be kind of like a pain in my ass, and I'd always have to readjust everything. But anyways, he'd always tell stories about growing up in California, and his best friend was Eddie Van Halen, and we're like, yeah, all right, whatever, whatever. He goes, oh yeah, he used to be my best friend. We used to spend the night over each other's house back when we were like 10, 11 years old or whatever like that. And whatever. But anyways, this was when Balance Tour came to town. He came in and he's like, oh man, I gotta get out of here. I gotta tee off time with Eddie. What? Oh yeah, I'm going golfing with Eddie. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, man. So the next day he came in with pictures, and sure enough, man, there he is with Eddie, man. Next to their golfing bags, and about the tee off and shit like that. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy was telling the fucking truth. So fast forward a year later, or 2 years, whatever the next tour was. I was dating a girl that represented the Warner Brothers division for the Metro Detroit area. And she got me front row seats and backstage passes and whatnot. And so I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm gonna meet my idol, man, the guy that actually got me serious about learning how to play guitar. Now, my uncle Gary is the one that got me interested in guitar, but it wasn't until Eddie came along that he actually is like, oh, okay, time to fucking get to work and actually learn how to play this fucking thing. But anyways, I have these tickets, backstage passes. I'm gonna meet him, and I was like, "Fuck, what do you say to your fucking idol?" It's like you don't want to be fanboy. You don't want to say, "Oh, you're my favorite guitar player," or "You inspired me."
Be cool, Green.
So I'm like, "What the fuck am I gonna say, man?" So I was standing there, and it dawned on me. I'm like, "Oh, I know his fucking childhood friend." So when I went up to meet him, shake his hand, I go, "Hey, Eddie, a good friend of yours probably want me to say, hi for him." For hi, yeah, for him. So, anyways,
this is exactly how it came out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, probably.
I just wanted to. Here's a towel.
No, actually, it was
Exactly. Yeah.
Will you sign my
He
sock?
probably didn't even need a towel. He probably just like splurged in his pants.
Anyway, go ahead.
I lost my momentum here.
So you go to him and you say,
No, I know. No, so anyways,
It's
the moment
Andy's
I said his
fault.
name, I'm like, yeah, Gary Taylor wants me to say hi for him. And his eyes fucking got really big. And he's like, you know Gary Taylor? I'm like, yeah, he comes in the store all the time. I'm always working on his guitar. He fucking gives me the biggest fucking hug, and he fucking can't believe it. He's like, oh my God, how is he? And what? And I'm like, oh, wow. You know, Gary wasn't fucking lying. He was tight with this guy.
Yeah.
So the entire time, you know, after I meet him, shake his hand and stuff like that, you know, I'm going to move on, and the guy's following me. You know, I look behind, and he's like, right, you know, he's like, he's asking me all these questions about Gary and wants to know what he's been up to and this and that. And when he was doing this, he's ignoring everybody else that was backstage, and then everybody else started looking at me like, "Who the fuck is this guy, man?" I just thought it was the fucking funniest thing. You know, here's this guy that wouldn't fucking leave me alone the entire time I was backstage.
That's awesome.
That's crazy, man. So yeah, you know, we're us three and our guitar players, and obviously it's hard not to be influenced by Eddie Van Halen. So, you know, we're sorry to see him pass so early. But we need to get some more news that you need to know. So hang tight, folks.
Make me smile, Zach Ward.
Let's
Smile again.
Let's get out of sad zone and let's get to happy.
Wipe those tears away.
Well, if you were sad, you're probably not going to be sad anymore because there's something called Pornoland. A Japanese producer opens a sex-rated theme park. Now, this comes as no surprise, and if you're a listener to the show, Zack Green wants to be the cleaner. And this will be your
that technology for the sex.
This will be your Graceland because
that's all. That's something entire. That's a whole different fucking monster.
I'd go.
I would go too.
For sure go.
Yeah, I'd want to check it out for sure.
Multi-floor extravaganza of bars and entertainment in the red light district of Tokyo.
There's a red light district in Tokyo. Good for them.
Oh, I mean,
but everybody has to be naked. Like none of this, you know, like little bunny suit or little.
All the people that go in have to be naked too.
I'm down.
Everybody's got to be naked, and if you smell bad, you have to go through a baby powder bath before you go in.
Or no, not a baby powder bath. You have to actually go down through one of those fucking hose things where they, you know, cleanse, where they fucking cleanse you of any kind of chemical you've been in. Just, you know, if you smell bad, nope, you got to go over. Have little stations.
So don't come in smelling bad because you're gonna get your ass caned.
Amanda, we had a question. We had a question in the chat. Us three play guitar. And the next question is, what does Amanda play?
Here we go.
Don't say it.
What do you play with, Amanda? Amanda,
whenever I'm single, I play with dudes. I play dudes.
You play dudes.
Like
Okay.
you play guys like we play guitars?
I mean, I don't. Other than that, I play with a fucking keyboard. Okay, I don't play with anything. I don't play video games. I don't do any of that shit.
What do you, a keyboard, like as in a computer?
At work.
Texting
yes,
or doing work stuff.
work.
Oh, I thought you actually meant like you know the same type of keyboard that Eddie used on Jump or something like that.
No, I don't.
Piano. Oh, she don't play piano.
I used to play the flute. I played the
bet
flute.
you did.
It's
Just
stuff.
trying to avoid that. You guys are hovering around it like
writes its stuff. Man.
I know. In 6th grade, I played the flute, and I was
Goddamn,
first.
yeah, you did.
I was in first chair, and then I just, you know, went to junior high school, 7th grade, and I was like, I'm not being a band nerd.
Goddamn flute.
The first one in and the last one to leave. Yeah, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
And stay tuned, folks. We are going to play that game, Name That Sexual Position. I actually have a new resource for the game. I left the previous resource, which was men, and I found a woman's resource. So this will get really interesting. So hang tight there. On the subject of sex, I came across this article today. Article number 2 of the news you need to know. if we care about more than just male pleasure, we should give teenage girls vibrators. So this is a new let's see here. Let me just read some of this. Basically what they're saying is sex is so men oriented, right? That why is the shaming and yada 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 or orgasming so
It needs to be normalized for women.
It says a woman with possibly the world's greatest job title, chief pleasure officer, suggested that teenage girls should be given vibrators. Apparently, this is a very controversial idea. I think we all know where this article is going. Amanda, you were a girl. You probably remember when you were a teenager. Did you would you think you would have benefited from a vibrator at that point?
Yes. Yeah. I was masturbating, and I think a vibrator would have helped out. Before I lost my virginity and stuff like that, and I mean, even after I lost, it's not like I didn't date guys in my school. Lost my virginity to a guy at my high school, but I didn't date any guys after that at my school. So, I wouldn't see my boyfriend until the weekend because, we didn't go to the same school. So yeah, I masturbated a lot. I masturbated more when I was in high school than I do now.
I think that if you give
sort of like an artist,
it's really sad. Like I feel like I need to start doing that more.
So I think
being
that
an artist or
what I get out of this is that if you get
rubbing the cute little,
seeking
rub off artist.
What I pull away from this is that if you open the door where you give your teenage daughter or boy for that matter plus self-pleasuring toys, it kind of opens up this a little bit of an okay world rather than keeping it behind closed doors or shaming it.
I would not say it's giving it like an okay world, like go have sex. You're having sexual pleasure right now. I think everybody should just be sex positive. I mean, self-love and like masturbation, and that is healthy. Mm-hmm. That is something that is not negative in anybody's life. I mean, I have a son, so I don't have a penis, but he's almost 16, so I can only imagine what's
I didn't know he was that old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm sure he gets his jollies off all the time, which is normal. And I don't feel like anybody should be ashamed of doing any of that at all.
Okay.
I do think it's healthy.
Education. Mm-hmm. Green, do you have anything to say to that?
Yeah, going to a Catholic fucking school for fucking 12 years. God damn it. I back in the early days, man, I don't even know what age it was, man. It was, I don't know. It was a long fucking time ago. It was probably single digits maybe or something. Just, accidentally stumbling upon, fucking, rubbing yourself on the fucking bed and fucking, oh, holy shit. But anyways, I was taught that, that's fucking spilling one's fucking seed, man. That's an abomination in the fucking eyes of God. And there's nothing other than you are going to hell, motherfucker. So you better fucking stop it right now. And I remember I might be scared straight for maybe a week. They were like, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. And then I was like, oh my God, I got to do it. And then like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Wow. I wish somebody would have just said, hey, listen, man, it's fucking normal. Just nobody wants to fucking see it. Do it in fucking private. Fucking clean the shit up. End the fucking story.
I can just see you cleaning up every time. Go, come on, Zach, clean your shit up. Just clean it up.
Well, I hear stories that there are people out there that just fucking let it go, man, and then they don't clean up.
This guy was walking through Meyer. I swear to God.
Sprackle. All right, Amanda.
I gave my kid, I think the boner talk like 2 years ago, And I just
How
said,
did that go?
Boner
I
talk.
can't even
Oh,
imagine.
he was totally put his whatever covers
Mortified?
were. He just covered his head and he
Well,
didn't
he's
want to
had
hear
boners
it.
for a while now, so
But
this.
yeah, I know, but I just let him know that it's a normal thing and it'll happen every morning. It could have been 4 years ago when I had this conversation, but I just let him know that it was normal. It's a normal dude thing. You
Right.
know, you can have them every morning and whatever. Just don't think that there's something wrong with you.
Start worrying when
So-
you stop having them at least every other morning.
Yeah, I mean, it's y'all. It's so weird being like a single mom to like a boy. So I think I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Well,
But he
I
got
mean,
the boner talk, so he
I-
did not like it though. He covered
How-
his face with covers.
really quickly, just out of curiosity, how long did this boner talk? Was this like a 1 minute, 2 minute prep talk, or did you really mom it out? And
Vulva.
what was the hard part
I-
what was the hard part giving this talk to you?
Was saying, Aiden, just listen to me. Just listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be like, no, mom. And I'm just like, please, just listen to me. That probably took like 30 to 45 seconds just for that. So,
You listen to me because I need to say this. Otherwise, I'm not going to feel like I'm doing my job. Damn it. Listen to
yeah,
me.
basically.
I'm going to talk about genitals and climaxing.
I mean, I'm pretty
We are.
sure. I don't know how many parents even still give that, say it's normal.
I gave it my now 19-year-old. I started
Yeah.
when he was about 10.
I've had many
Okay.
talks
Chats about it. Yeah.
many
I know,
talks with my daughter.
I know so many people that even younger than me that they cannot even imagining talking to their kids about it.
Oh,
Like
God.
they want to put it off on some other organization to talk about it or whatnot.
Man, better that you talk about it than
Yeah.
anybody else.
Exactly.
So
what I
My
did.
brother told me everything I didn't want to know about sex before I needed to know about that. And I was just going in with this weird perception of why things were the way they were.
Yes. Are you guys ready? Let's do our game show. And just for if you're new here, first of all, you can
I'm
comment.
sorry.
You can comment. No, you can comment your answers and play along with us. We do a couple different shows. We do a Would You Rather show. We do What's the Price, Bitch? And we
Where
also
do your
do.
eyes go, everybody?
I've never played What's the Prize? And
Oh,
I'm
no.
Yeah, we
like,
did. It's been a
What's the Price, bitch?
He's back there.
You could
It's
add some
probably been
dicks
a
to
really
that.
long time.
So I
They
think
call him Old Sawtooth.
to be fair, we've done this game with Amanda, which is guess that sexual position for maybe 4 or 5 times, I think. So
I think with me, it's been 3.
Amanda so far is the winner. She has won 1. If Amanda is the winner after tonight, we're going to move on to a different game because I don't want to go overboard. But having said that, these positions have came from a woman's blog / magazine. So we're going to get a little bit better, hopefully, guessing, naming things. So, folks, here we go. We are playing Name That Sexual Position. And again, if you want to play along, go in the chat. Amanda, you're going to go first. Zach, you're going to go second. And Andy, you're going to go third. So, position number 1. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to describe how you either get into the position or how the position is. Our contestants are going to guess what that name of that position is. If they guess right, they get a point. How about that? Here we go.
Okay.
Number 1, it involves one person on the floor. Pose as if they're doing push-ups. They spread their legs. That would be typically the woman in this particular narrative. Then the other person approaches from behind and picks up their legs, gets as close to their genital openings as possible, and humps away.
Even if
So,
they're not close to their genital openings, they just hump away
If you have a small member, you might not make it
into the club.
into the club. And you might, get red roped.
okay, I need you to.
It-
Okay, so somebody is on the floor.
person on the floor.
Andy, can you draw pictures, please?
The woman on the floor.
I wish
No,
there were,
Andy.
like,
Andy.
I wish there were,
No,
like stick figure drawings.
Andy. No, that's cheating.
I know. Okay.
You have to use your
Somebody
brain.
is on the floor, and then okay.
Pose that they're doing push-ups.
Mhm.
They spread their legs, and the other person approaches them from behind and picks them up, picks their legs up, and basically goes to town.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, what is it?
I've done it. The wheelbarrow.
Okay. Zack Green.
The Mary Lou Retton.
Oh, Lou. Andy.
The Mary Lou Sass.
That's what I was just
I'm
gonna
going. It's the wheelbarrow. Yeah.
Okay, and in the chat, Greg says the wheelbarrow. Scott says, "Is this like the wheelbarrow race?" And wheelbarrowing. All right. That actually is correct.
It's not a very sexy word. Like you can't say to your woman, "Hey, darling,
No.
do you want a wheelbarrow tonight?"
No. It's
Well,
okay. I would say that it wouldn't
hold
be the
on.
guy to say it. Like that would be something that I've said. Yes. That is something that I've said. Like,
It's
hey,
not
let's
something that
do
just naturally
this.
happens. Like you don't. The guy walks up and you're on all fours. Then all of a sudden your legs go up around their chest like a Street Fighter character.
I mean, no, but you can just think like, okay, what if you're already like stood up and bent over, and then you're like getting hit from behind, and then you're like, oh, guess what? Hey, pick up my legs. Let's
Like
do
if
the
you're looking under
wheelbarrow.
the bed.
I think
Okay.
it's easier.
For the
I
cat.
think it's better for the woman. I think maybe it's better for the woman to say it. Oh, dude, you bend over and touch your toes. Guys love it.
Your turn to look for mittens.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't looking for no mittens. I'm
Well,
just
no,
holding my ankles.
I will still say this as I've said it before. I think a lot of sex positions are invented and done once, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, man, I did that."
Not that one. All right. Number 2. You go on all fours and your partner does all the work. Not to mention, it is one of the best positions for the G-spot simulation. There is 0 chance of getting drop of sweat in your eye. Amanda.
Doggy style.
Okay. Zack Green.
The pea picker.
The flea flicker.
No, the pea picker.
I know the paper.
Okay, that makes
Green,
sense.
are you even in this competitively?
What?
Andy.
I don't
I got
learn names.
I'm trying to come up with something funny, but I'm going with doggy style. I'm
Okay.
gonna win it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here
That's
to
okay. That's what we want. We'll see the
win,
chat.
win.
Scott's all down with the doggy. Anybody else in the chat that wants to guess that one? Anybody else? I call it Skylab. Nice, Julio.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey, Amanda, just to answer that question, I've never entered anything competitively, ever.
Oh, we were talking about
Oh,
penetration
God.
a second
Are we
ago.
talking about doggy
Ever.
style?
No, I mean actually entered something to fucking win.
Maybe.
something.
Win.
I'm
okay.
gonna enter you competitively.
When Zack Green has won so hard at life, competitions,
she said.
he's like Chuck Norris. He don't give a fuck. All right. Well, the answer actually is doggy style. So far 2-2.
Tight.
But
See,
I
these are so simple that
whoa.
You're giving them
That's
Hold on.
clearly the Heimlich maneuver, judging by the illustration.
these are
ladies and gentlemen.
standards.
Yeah,
These are in the
that-
Webster's dictionary.
She's choking on a banana.
Now
Yeah.
listen. I didn't want in the past we've gone through and no one guessed the name. I didn't want to go that route. I want to have some chance.
I didn't know we made different change in the game.
Some
Community
chance.
standards have
Maybe
been
I-
altered.
So
Maybe I
here we
would
go.
have taken
Yeah.
it more seriously.
All right, here we go. Position sexual. And again, if you're just joining us,
Wait, who's in order? I feel like Andy's is copying. How would he know that it was the wheelbarrow?
What?
Yeah, I know. And the game is flawed, but here we go.
I've done the wheelbarrow
Sexual-
before.
I don't see Andy's doing the wheelbarrow, but Okay.
Well, he's usually the one that's the wheelbarrow. So
You guys are missing out on half the fun.
Pegging is okay. Pegging is okay.
All right. Sexual position number 3. Again, folks, you got to name the position from the description. Here we go. Number 3. You lay back and relax while it says they enter you. That's not right.
Ooh.
Well,
DP?
he enters you from
Either
the
that or somebody's
missionary
possessed.
position. Okay, lay back. You're laying back. You're on missionary. The gentleman has entered your area. So the next part is then they slide their chest and legs off your body. So their pelvis is in the same location, but their limbs form an X with yours. Amanda, if you would be so kind to make the first guess on
I
what
can't wait to see the graphic for this one.
is the name of this sexual position.
Oh my god.
People in the chat, let's hear it.
Come on, Jeff.
It's going to be
Oh,
wait,
that's a good
hold on.
guess.
Oh my.
I would say like facing moon or facing the sun or something like that.
Sure,
comes the
facing.
I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about a yoga pose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're.
That's
yeah,
like it's not downward dog, so it's like uprising moon or sun or something like that.
yeah.
Uprise
That's
government.
absolutely okay. Zack Green, what would you suggest this would be called?
Six chest.
It's okay.
The pretzel twist.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That's not the pretzel twist. I've done that before.
I didn't know that was actually something.
That's only because your legs can go over your head.
But
Before
Andy.
the
exactly, that's
orgasm, you
what I
have
was
to
saying.
slap the tarmac
My-
three
My
times.
legs can go over my head. So.
Slap the tarmac. Andy, it's your turn.
From the
Andy.
second I heard it, I wanted to call
Andy,
it
it's just you and me. We're right here, dude. I'm right here with you.
Busted.
the pick me up.
Okay, you got this. What name is this?
That's what I just said it. Did I? Am I stuttering?
Rock, paper, and that's a very good one, Jeff. by the way.
That's
It's,
very.
no, that's not the name of it. That was a guess.
No. I was just saying, like, I was agreeing with you. That is a really legitimately good guess.
Andy?
I've said it. Can you hear me?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
What did you?
The
He gave
pick
his
me up.
answer.
Oh, the pick me up.
Yes. It sounds like you're. I don't know.
Sorry, folks. Nobody got this one.
Do I get a half a point? It is a yoga pose, right?
No, it's not. It's the
snap!
sex factor.
That looks nothing like a pick me up.
Oh, that's not what I had in my head.
That
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
look comfortable.
That's just not.
So when you were doing missionary, you basically take yourself to about a 2:00 position while she stays
Yeah.
at 12.
Now rotate clockwise.
Who drew that
like-
picture? It almost looks like they
like-
both jump out of a plane without a fucking parachute, and that's how they landed.
Two
that's
hops.
not.
2 hops next time.
That does not seem like it'd be a comfortable angle.
All right.
I'm just hitting about it. Hitting about it. I'm thinking about getting hit like that, and it just like hitting like that one angle of the wall, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem comfortable.
Seemed like you're hitting a colon on that one.
Balloon animals.
Okay. Here we go, folks. Question or sexual position number 4. Once again, we're naming the position off the description. Find a stuffed chair or a sofa and ride the arm, starting with a small movement of the hips and then slowly building momentum. No sofa? No problem. Use the edge of a table or a desk just to make sure. You fold a thick towel or blanket on it first. This sounds like
It's two people. You didn't make it.
no.
sound like
No.
this.
This sounds like it's a solo. This doesn't say anything about
Good
a second.
Lord.
It says find a stuffed chair or sofa and ride the arm. Andy, what's the Twin Peaks? I am the
Log lady?
I am the arm. You don't remember that?
Yes, I don't know, but yes, I should.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
know.
So Scott says the dry hump. Okay. Greg says furniture fuck. All right.
Furniture fuck.
Julio says dead pony. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Dead pony. That's original.
Yeah, that's little Halloweenish. That sounds like how'd that song go? The ride it, come on, ride that train.
Oh, you could write the perfect song, Ward. You could write the perfect lyrics, man.
Amanda, you're lost for words. There's a chair.
Fuck the chair. There's a chair over there. Fuck the chair.
This is a solo, Amanda.
Okay. It's like furniture pleasure or hard pleasure.
Oh.
Or furniture. It's not masturbation. Well, yeah, it's okay. I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay, we're gonna just put all those together somehow.
Okay.
Zack Green, what would you call that position?
The coping.
Oh.
For my skateboard world friends.
Okay. And Andy.
I'm gonna call it Art Van's Revenge.
Oh.
Go.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, my dog's trying to get on her couch.
Hello, darling.
Oh,
Humpty Dumpty. I like this.
It's like bringing up the drawbridge because the ship's coming through the channel. Hang on, Labrador.
We do this every day. Like I'll have.
Oh,
You know,
Jeff.
she's a big French Mastiff, so I'm just
Yeah,
like
because
I'll usually just like go Autumn, go. But
Jeff, yes, because the jizz is on the inside. You still got the outside that you get to use.
Snail trail.
You could just turn it inside out.
All right. Well, I think everybody is really curious what this is, so
Pretty
here we
spent on
go.
that after that one. The crouch and
couch
grind.
The crouch and grind.
Did I get anything in that right? No.
There's nothing wrong.
Bobby, what's
With
the
a
date
little-
on the picnic blanket?
So, folks, just in case you're listening to this and not watching, there is a woman who has placed a blanket. It looks like as if it was
quilt.
Okay.
as if it was a saddle on a horse
Poor Nana.
on the arm of the chair. And she is naked.
You
Amanda, have you done this?
No, I have not. But you specifically said if you don't have a couch, like find a chair or a table. So that's not really a couch and grind if you're doing it on a chair, like a regular chair on a table. How do you grind a table?
Crouch and grind. You can crouch on a table.
Oh, by the way, those are some beautiful watercolorings. I would like to have the collection for my game room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I stupidly almost, or if I did, okay. Anyway,
Okay, we gotta beat this tiebreaker. I have a surprise for you guys.
this is now down to. I'm sorry, Green, once again. This is down to Andy and Amanda, and we are going to see who comes the closest in some way, shape, or form.
I'm sticking with my title. I'm trying to uphold my win.
All right,
I've been on a hot streak.
Okay, so here we go. The next and should be final position. Think of this like a spanking new version of doggy style. Are you ready?
Yep.
Get on your hands and knees and then keep your hips raised. Reset your head and arms on the bed. Amanda.
Okay.
All right.
I can't.
Do you need me to read it again?
I can't really think of like the technical name, but it's literally face down, ass up.
Okay. All right.
Look at Andy's. Yeah, you put that, or there's like somebody has put different, you're an angel if you're just, doggy style, if you're mid style.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, trust me.
Okay.
Andy, what's your, with all the expertise that you've had?
The prisoner.
The prisoner. Okay. I am going to have to give you guys, because you're both not close, at least a clue. So, because we got to get down to this downward dog. All right. So, there is a name of an animal in this position. Amanda, you get another guess. So, just to recap, this is like a new version of doggy style. You get on your hands and knees, but then the woman who's ready to be in it,
Pounded.
yeah, keeps her hips raised, but yet rests her head and arms on the bed. And again, face up, ass down, or face down, ass up is a good other
Face
alternate
up,
description.
ass down. That's not fun at all.
But we're looking for the name.
Okay.
Animal.
Maybe Sleepy Dog.
Ooh,
Sleepy dog.
Oh,
Okay.
poor sleepy dog.
Andy, now with all the experience you've had, and now with the knowing that there's an animal involved
I would call it
in the
the
description.
skanky kitty cat.
Skanky kitty cat. Okay, that's not it either. I am have to give you guys another clue to see if we can get to the bottom of this. Not only is this sexual position.
There's a fight going on in the comments, by the way. No, seriously, they've come up with an animal. You should actually just let them. Yep, see, it's popping up now.
Don't
Yeah,
tell me
so-
it's the Pandalorian.
The
No.
Pangaloan?
Pangaloid, yeah.
Here is the
Pangaloid DeLorean.
here is the next clue. Okay. And basically, at this point, whoever just yells out the answer, because I'm going to keep giving you clues till we do
Apple
this.
cider, 5 times a week.
Okay. This sexual position is named, shares a name with a common toy that kids have to learn how to read and spell.
Oh, frog.
Leapfrog?
Leapfrog is right. The leapfrog.
Oh,
Andy,
because
I
did
can't
not
believe
say
it.
Leap.
Andy.
Is that the
Fucking
fucking leap?
killing. Oh my god, not say
Andy
leapfrog.
Clark. Andy Clark.
I'm so pissed right now because I did not say leap. Whatever.
It's the frog.
You were.
Well, okay, and Scott and Julio or Julio, or whichever way you say it, both said ostrich. And originally I was going to say ostrich. Then one of them said it, and I was like, well, fuck, that's not the ostrich. I had no clue at all, Amanda. At all, until...
Well, you can know the ostrich puts his
I just
head.
didn't think they were going to throw leap in there. So I knew, I mean, obviously I have a kid, so I bought him leapfrog shit when he was
my
little.
kids have it too.
But I just didn't think that it would be called the leapfrog. But god damn it, I'm such an idiot.
My problem is that just
Not at
the
all.
thought that it's called the leapfrog means that you're trying to jump over the other person. As a male,
But it
if
looks
I
like
were
you
to
would.
be if I were to be with my wife doing the leapfrog, I don't think I'd want to get past a
Yeah.
certain radius. Otherwise,
No, you don't know.
Well, Andy's little, so
that doesn't make a damn bit of difference.
and when you go flying, it's different for little people.
It doesn't mean I'm going to slip out. Well, I mean,
I'm just joking, Andy.
I'm the size of a
just
duck.
joking.
My penis looks like a fish hook.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, Zach. So, are you done with that? I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah. Are
guys.
we? Is this show and tell?
It is show and tell.
Oh, by all means, Amanda. Let's do this.
Okay, so I order from this company. I probably spent $1,000 there. Linda Fine Gold.
Oh,
And I've received 2 of these. I always usually purchase whenever they have like the free, box or whatever. And so it's called a butterface mask.
Oh.
I will actually open it, but Zach
Oh, we have
Ward,
an unboxing?
I wanted to read this to you
Oh, please
because I know you're gonna giggle your ass off. So it says, obviously it says, assholes live forever, which is where
That's
I get
true.
a lot of my shit from,
It looks like
including
they're doing the
my
leapfrog on there.
including my koozie, which is assholes live forever.
do. Boys don't get
oh,
cold. Okay.
Okay, it says Butterface bag, a brown paper bag made of reusable material for multiple hideous partners. Warning: to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag and packaging away from babies, children, and guys under 6 feet tall.
Andy. Andy. Oh, you haven't even opened this yet?
Well, I have one that's open somewhere because I think I was just fucking around with
this
it.
is the
Using
first.
it.
This is the unwrapping. This is
This is a million viewer.
Yeah, this is an unwrapping video. We've never done one
Oh
of
my
these.
god, these are huge.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I
Can you
already
just hear
started
that?
with Dude wipes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh
here.
my god.
The
It's
sanitary napkin.
huge. It's so big.
I'm
You
so
don't
used
know,
to
you
hearing
could
that.
You could
Okay, so I'm gonna take these out because it's gonna cover my mic.
Let's see what it Let's see what it looks like.
Let's see what it doesn't look like.
Oh,
Nice whole opening.
my god.
You can still see what's going on.
Oh, what a trooper.
Hey, if we eliminate the mouth opening, could I wear that in place of a mask when I go out in public?
Yes.
I mean, I would.
I was thinking about doing
would-
that actually.
I would find that acceptable.
What would happen if you went to the store and you needed to buy like 20 cucumbers and you only had that bag?
Well, you could easily carry 3 more by putting them in the holes in your.
They
Or
would
2 more at least.
They would not let me in there because my face would not be shown. But you know,
I was
think
walking through a
it's
hardware store.
It's fun, and I thought Zach would enjoy.
That's hilarious.
Oh no, it's great.
The fact that it says
Market it.
keep away from babies, children, and guys under 6 feet tall.
Man,
Okay.
How about 6'1"?
just think of all the money that was made off of that.
Oh my
And
god, I know so many people bought it.
And Assholes Live Forever, and that's the website as well.
No, it's
no?
actually Linda Fine Gold. Like exactly how it sounds. Linda Fine as in fine ass woman gold.com.
God, I thought you know if it's really easy to make a lot of money as long as you don't think about it too hard sometimes.
That one idea.
I buy.
I'm too practical. I'm too logistic, and I'm just fucked, man. I just
They're very offensive.
there is money to be made out there. Wow.
They're very offensive, and excuse me, y'all know me.
That's on a single-use bag,
I'm
right?
not a little white bread cookie cutter girl. I'm offensive. I'm brash. I'm all of those things. So I spend a lot of money there.
Now, say some of your good qualities.
I have a big heart. I really do. I do. And I am loyal to a fault, and it never seems to fail to burn me.
Well, let's do let's have a little bit more concourse here. We have one more article of the news that you need to know. Now, this doesn't really fall under this. Yeah, this doesn't really fall into the grotesque or sex, but I think it's something that we should really talk about.
Can I hop and get a beer really quick?
Go ahead. Just make it energy. There we go. And there's the couch.
Hi, couch. How you doing?
Probably could use a towel or two.
Oh.
So here's the next article, folks.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, that was certainly fast. I usually just pour a second beer and keep it steady ready.
All right.
So here we go. Next article.
Guess who's back? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
KFC worker shows how they make the gravy, and people vow to never eat it again.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, Andy, I'm so sorry. We've talked about KFC's coleslaw because I used to work there, and it was a never again scenario. I don't really remember how the gravy was made, to be quite honest with you. I must have put that in some kind of like area in the back of my head that got erased.
Lockbox.
But basically, they have a chunk, and it kind of looks like the poop icon thing.
You mean emoji?
The emoji.
Poop.
I'm so
With the
sorry.
eyeballs.
Okay.
You are absolutely correct, and I was wrong on that.
Poop chunk.
However, they were giving it basically they explained that this is the chicken bits that come off while in the fryer, and it's stored in the fridge, and you just add some water, and the gravy starts to happen. I don't know.
Wow.
KFC.
That's not going to stop me from eating a damn thing.
Of course it won't.
Well, no, but I mean, like, seriously, the gravy at KFC is one of my favorite things. And I was like, oh, God, it's going to get ruined. No, that's exactly what I expected.
Okay, Cartman.
Yeah.
You've seen that episode.
I haven't.
Where,
I haven't watched South Park since the 90s.
okay, well, there's an episode where, you know, Cartman is obsessed with KFC. I personally don't eat really fast food. That if it is, it's like Chick-fil-A every now and then.
It looks like you barely eat. We get it.
Shut up. But there's an episode where Cartman is, you know, he loves his KFC, and they shut the restaurant down and they turn it into a medicinal marijuana joint. And so Cartman, like, you know, he's in the car with his mom, like, Mom, can I have KFC? And she's like, yeah. So they go to get KFC. It's shut down. He freaks out. Then there's this underground, it was basically Scarface. They did it just like Scarface, underground, you know, purchasing of KFC chicken and gravy. And
Prohibition.
it was a big thing. No, it was Scarface. It was an underground thing. And Cartman was playing literally Tony Montana.
Yeah.
He
Awesome.
before he got involved with the illegal KFC trade, he had to go into a clinic and get a little cup shot of KFC gravy. It's a really good episode.
I mean,
if you love KFC, you need to watch that episode.
KFC gravy is one of my favorite things, and it has been since I was a little kid.
Yes. Andy uses it for hair gel.
I do. But unfortunately, I don't use it on my scalp anymore, although I still do use it as hair gel.
All right. Well, believe it or not, we have reached the end of our show. Amanda, how can people find you? What's your Instagram again?
Instagram, Amanda, AMANDUH3313, and the same thing on Twitter, AMANDUH3313.
I will attempt to put that in the description after this is over with, if anybody wants to find her. And again, if you guys have anything that you would like to send us to be a part of the show, including little videos or even a shout out, we can add on your shout out to Tanner's. Simple Blasphemy Podcast at gmail.com. And once again, hey, thanks everybody in the chat.
Sending nudes.
Everybody.
No, I'm gonna start sending the random dick pics that I get from guys to that email address.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do a little blurry.
Wait a minute, I gotta call out somebody in the comments. I know my screen looks funky, but Julio says, "I can't believe I'm here because of Reeves Cabrels."
Yeah, I
Awesome.
I totally feel your fucking pain.
You know what?
I can't feel I'm here right now.
We're glad you're here,
Before
though.
Eddie Van Halen, I was gonna go take golf lessons, maybe become a professional golfer, but somehow that was too expensive. So we can take guitar lessons now. Look where I am right now.
Yeah, you're a
Thanks,
podcaster.
Eddie.
Julio, I will tell you that another Reeves episode might or may not be in the works. So stick around. There's so much room to cover with him. He was such an awesome guest.
Yeah, it was. Good
So
time.
you never know. You might be seeing that, especially this pandemic keeps stretching out where
A lot of people
kind
are getting desperate enough to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
And Amanda also noticed that we don't get political on this podcast. I thought you were going to get political today, so good for you, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to get... it was a question because the pandemic special of South Park, I've watched now 5 times.
I do need to watch that.
It is fucking hilarious. My favorite episode was Butter's Bottom Bitch. And this has literally beat that episode. Or they're both my number ones. But pandemic special, I've watched it 5 times. It's absolutely... awesome. They've covered everything from March to now, and you know, the characters just being themselves. And fucking Randy and his pandemic special.
Goddamn Randy. So
Randy.
we want to thank everybody that hung out with us. You can always hang out with us every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, we will see you next week, and have a great week. And hey, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you. Boop.